What it do? What it do? We back again on you dusty footholes with another one. Nick Cannon, Dr. Umar. I just seen this Dr. Umar up on Nick Cannon's. I guess this is Nick Cannon's show. The councils, the culture, and it seemed like some interesting topics they was talking about. So let's just get into it.
High functioning. And we got to the space with me being a divorced man in his 40s of my ideal of desiring my ex-wife still, which I said it can't be. Of course, I will forever love her. I will forever be in love with her. But I have to zoom out and acknowledge many other things just as a man.
True, but did you process all that needed to be processed to, if we don't leave a situation the right way, sometimes we can never heal from it.
100%. And I've been in, I'm continuing to be in, I'm in therapy right now.
Right. But I'm saying there may have been a lot left on the table there
100%.
that needs to be processed.
So let's speak of that, because I know I'm not the only one.
I mean, on an unconscious level.
Right.
It could be possible that the reason you haven't given any other queens a chance at your heart is because you need her to know that if she ever wants it back, it's available.
That's a tough one. I would offer this up.
I don't know Nick Cannon, and I'm telling you that's not what it is. This brother has about, 8, 9 kids, like 8, 9 different women. He is a proponent and an advocate of being a degenerate. That's all it is. And me personally, I don't support no man or woman, but no man that goes around and have a bunch of kids with a bunch of women that he's not going to end up with, or is not going to plan to be with them in a long-term relationship, or try to create a family in one household. Because you can't do that no matter how much money you have. And that's the thing. People think, oh, it's cool, and it's, he got a bunch of money. That's why the women is okay with it, because you Nick Cannon, you got a bunch of money. But all you doing is creating a bunch of broken homes, brother. Him, Cam Newton, NBA Youngboy, Nasty Ass, all these niggas out here that's doing that. I don't fuck with you, homie. I can't. I never will. I don't support nothing you do, because all you doing is creating a bunch of broken homes. I don't care if you got money and you could send them some child support and pay for this or pay for their school or whatever. You're not going to be in their life full time. You can't. It's impossible. That's 8 different homes. They all over the place with 8 different women or whatever the case may be. How are you going to be able to give each kid the time and attention that they need for them to succeed? This has nothing to do with money. Money could only go so far. Fine, they'll be financially stable. That's cool. But in terms of having a father in their life to teach them certain things and to keep them off the stripper pole or out of jail, you won't be there. You think NBA Youngboy kids, I don't wish nothing bad on his kids, but the chances of all of them growing up and doing certain things or being able to do certain things is going to be almost impossible. Their father not around. He in and out of jail. He got 9 baby mamas, 9 different kids in 9 different states and 9 different households. Come on, dog. I can't support that. Nick Cannon, too, bro. After he left Mariah, this motherfucker just started having kids with everybody every other year. Some years he having 2 kids with 2 different women. And the women got to get a blame for this, too. After the first woman, Mariah, cool. Y'all was together, y'all was married, y'all had kids, fine. Nothing wrong with that. Even the second woman, I really don't put no blame on them. But every woman after the second baby mother that choose to breed for this person, you just as dumb as this person is, and you just as much to blame for creating a broken home just as he is. Because you know the pattern of this man. He has 2 baby mamas, he ain't with none of them. You finna be the 3rd. Then comes a 4th and a 5th and a 6th. Like Future, like all them bitches is stupid. I'm sorry, they just as dumb and degenerate as him, and they creating a bunch of bastard kids with a bunch of broken homes because they know they're gonna get a check at the end of the month and that's all they care about. So I don't respect the women either, just as much as I don't respect Nick Cannon.
because my mind doesn't go that.
You notice how
special.
he say it's a tough one without answering?
No, my mind no, because I don't want to say
Even
yes
Nick
or
like,
to
no,
that.
I'm not like,
Understood.
you
Because
crazy?
where my mind actually
But
does
it's a
go,
possibility.
there's where what I do feel is, and I've said this to every woman since
Okay.
my ex-wife, is that I'm broken. Therefore, which makes me emotionally unavailable.
And that sends out a signal to them that you should not expect me to be emotionally available because I'm telling you right now I'm broken, which is your cold word to them that you're not getting my heart.
And yet they still lay up on their back and breed and push out his seed. When he's telling you, I'm broken, which means you're not gonna get my heart. It's not finna be this. We not finna be no big happy family. We not finna be locked in. None of that's happening. So if he's telling you that and you still saying, you want to lay up on your back and breed and push out these little children, then whatever happens to you and however fucked up them kids grow up, that's on you 100%. And you at a certain point, especially if he's really doing that and he's telling these women that, you can't even blame him. You gotta blame them because they supposed to be like, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not trying to have no baby with a man that's not gonna be there for his. Because just you picking up your kids or they sending them out or you putting them on a plane to come see them or see you on holidays and this, that, and the third. Because you gotta go out here and make money. You gotta work. It costs a lot to take care of all of these goddamn kids and all these goddamn women waiting for their check every month. It's gonna cost. So you gotta work day in and day out. So you're not gonna be able to be in these kids' lives and give them the time and attention that they need, brother. So you a degenerate, and if he's really telling the women that, they are more to blame than him, I would say. Because he's straight up telling you, I ain't finna be there for these kids. Not that I'm not finna be there for these kids. Me and you are not gonna be together. We're not gonna be in no relationship. I just want to drop a baby off in you, cut, and go drop a baby off in somebody else. And they like, yeah, let's do it. Because you know you're getting a check? Nah, I can't support
But
that.
it's not. You're not.
Cam
my
Newton
heart
too is another
because I
sucker.
Feel over here. That's not what it is. Because I genuinely
That's not
don't.
what you're saying, but I think that's what it is.
Really?
I believe you're still in love with Mariah.
Nick know what it is. He probably is, because that's his baby mom. He don't got hate for her. But Nick ain't thinking about Mariah when he dropping babies off in all these bad tenderonis. You think he thinking about Mariah? Come on, bro.
And you have not yet faced that reality.
I said I'm in love with Mariah, and I said I feel like I always will be. But let's go back before I had the opportunity to marry my dream girl, Mariah Carey. And if we really
Who was my dream girl too?
but I got her. no, but I'll give you this because this is what I struggle with throughout my marriage.
Nigga, I just took. Dr. Umar did not say that was his dream girl too. That's sick. How would nigga tell you that? Yo, your ex-wife, yo, that used to be my dream girl, bro. No, bro. That's crazy. That's insane. How would man tell you that? Like, he said, I'm like, yeah, bro, my ex-wife, that was my dream girl. And then another nigga say, yeah, bro, that was my dream girl too. Like, nigga, fuck you mean? Oh no. That shit is funny. That is hilarious. I don't know why that shit is hilarious, bro.
And this is what I struggled with before I got married.
I think Mariah, the reason I was about to say, wait, Dr. Umar, you trying to play in the snow, brother? But Mariah Carey, I think she half black, half white, so of course to him that's cool. It's cool. I mean, I don't care, me personally, but for him with his Black Queens Forever, Snow Bunnies Never, I'm shocked that he would think like that. But she half white, half black,
personal
so it's
idea.
all good.
In the sense of who I am and what is my purpose as a man on this planet.
Okay.
And I would probably say I'm pretty sure there's so many young brothers that feel this way because
yes.
we're taught, go out and get it, go out and hustle by any means. And if you do during this process find a helpmate that you are equally yoked with, take her along on your journey to build your.
I don't know why, but that equally yoked thing that people like to say, it disgusts me. I don't know why. Certain words when people say it literally disgusts. I feel a disgust come over my body. This equally yoked shit. Like what the fuck are you talking about? Damn, bro. Fucking stupid.
So if most of my life I'm building my kingdom on my own, and I'm focused and I'm reaching these levels of success to where I am enjoying the man that I am becoming.
Okay.
And that I'm taught that women are only a hindrance, or most women are out to get you for your money, or most women are going to be your downfall, is what I've been indoctrinated with during my journey.
Don't say indoctrinated with, brother. Don't say that. You know, I don't want to. Obviously, not all women, but there's a reason why these things are. What's the word? There's a reason why these things are. That stereotype, or you've been told, or you hear these things a lot. It's because it's true, brother. Most women will be a downfall, and most women will. You know what I'm saying? Take you to the cleanest for everything you got if the opportunity presents itself, and if they could do that, they will. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Your mother and father, did you live in the household with both of them?
Never.
Okay.
Never.
Okay.
Now, I lived in a household with both my grandmother and grandfather. Again, you got to remember, my parents were teenagers when they
Understood.
conceived me. But so going back to that sense of being
kind of makes sense
as a teenager myself, on a pathway to being
the
head of the household, being the patriarch of my family, being one that has so much on his shoulders, and willingly taking on this assignment.
I'm about to cut my hair. I'm tired of this shit.
And putting my heart secondary.
Okay.
Or even also enjoying the ideas of being a player and being a man that can provide for many.
Point of clarity.
Yes.
You lived with your grandparents. Did you ever live under the same roof with mom?
Absolutely.
Okay. Was mom with grandparents as well? Was it all four of y'all?
No. My mom had her crib. My dad had a separate family in North Carolina, and my grandparents had their house.
Okay. When did you move from grandparent to mom?
It was always back and forth.
It was always back and forth.
Always back and forth. Which a lot of my abandonment issues are established in that sense, because I figured this out in therapy as well. What I've often realized is that I've always protected my heart because I love for the moment.
One of the biggest hustles in America is therapy. Oh God, I swear, I don't care what nobody say. That's one of the biggest hustles. You just paying somebody, especially big dollars, to just sit down, talk shit, and they just say, bro, you could pay me and I could do that. Like, what the that's the biggest scam I believe in the world.
Because
Jesus Christ, the type of money these people get paid to just listen to you like vent about your problems, because that's all it is. You just want somebody to talk to.
Or even
they're not really giving you enlightening you to nothing, because they don't know shit. So they just sitting around listening to your problems.
I can't get as much as I can here because I know I got to go over here for a few days and get that same amount. So through therapy, I realized that has definitely created the individual that I am, that gives me those detachment abilities and also those abandonment issues.
And I would say with that, you have a romantic fight or flight response.
Absolutely.
That's more oriented to flight.
Absolutely.
The minute the conflict come,
I'm out. Absolutely.
You don't stay and fight for love. You don't stay and fight for the relationship.
Why would I stay and fight, Doc?
Stay with me. And because of that early abandonment, I believe that, number one, as much as you love your mother,
all right, we're going to end it right there. We pretty much got the gist of it. Dr. Umar, I think he still loved Mariah Carey and he want her back. So I personally think that's not what it is, because I mean, just like pretty much like as he explained, he ain't fighting for nothing. He ain't trying to be tied down. You piss him off, he out the door. You know what I'm saying? All that abandonment thing and my mom and daddy wasn't, man, miss me with that bullshit. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. He want to go around breed these women because he got money, just like the rest of these goofy niggas out here. Ain't got nothing to do with your mommy and daddy. Man, stop it, dog. You a big grown man. You know doing this shit leads to destruction and leaves you nowhere, and all you doing is creating broken homes. I don't want to hear none of that shit. That's a cop-out. That's an excuse. Miss me with the bullshit. That's the end of the video. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. I'll be back to y'all with another one. Let's go.